All right, living in Florida, there are beautiful views and beaches, but meteorologists that track the storms that come our way worry that this paradise can be deceiving and make people complacent about hurricane season. Weather Authority meteorologist Janice Harris talked one-on-one with the National Hurricane Center Director Michael Brennan about his concerns.
We do live in paradise when it comes to weather. However, with more people moving to Florida and the increase in more Category 4 or 5 hurricanes in the last couple of years, it's important that you are prepared for when paradise becomes a disaster zone. Despite living by two massive bodies of water, the Atlantic Ocean and the St. Johns River, people can sometimes forget the impact of water during a storm.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, everybody.
National Hurricane Center Director Michael Brennan is concerned that many new Floridians will get caught off guard by the weather changes, and long-term Floridians might become complacent.
Complacency. People tend to forget the risk that they have, or they may not even know the risk that they have. Think about Florida. How many people have moved to Florida in the last few years and may not know what risks they could experience from a hurricane?
According to the U.S. Census Bureau, Florida is one of the fastest growing states in 2022. Brennan says it's important for newcomers to know what hurricane season means to Florida.
If they move to a storm surge zone, or just what the risk could be from wind or heavy rainfall.
And Brennan believes there is a misconception about storm surge, too. This is a current look at our storm surge map for southeast Georgia and northeast Florida. From a Category 1 hurricane, which is less than 3 feet, to a Category 5. That could have a surge greater than 9 feet above ground.
I think people just may not know that they can be affected by storm surge where they live. People may think that storm surge only happens along the immediate beachfront that faces the Atlantic Ocean. They don't think about places like the St. Johns River, the Matanzas River, the inland sort of back bay type flooding that can occur and can be, life-threatening in those areas as well.
To make sure you're not complacent, prepare in advance by knowing how you could be impacted by a storm surge, and prepare an evacuation plan and a kit so you can leave quickly if a storm or hurricane is headed your way. An easy way is to look at the evacuation zones for your area. We have those posted on news4jax.com/hurricane. Just look for our survival guide. Janice Harris, Channel 4, the local station.